And I'll switch to count the delay. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Let's go.
I'm scared. I feel like I'm gonna fuck up the menuing the most. I feel.
You got this.
And then like fucking low road is probably the scariest one. That's where it gets scary, unless I just completely like zone out on like these little levels.
Yeah.
But yeah, playing game. It's about going on adventures and discovering this basically a ruined area called Eden. Oh, there it is. It's up.
It's up now. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There we go.
But yeah, there's like 4 islands. So we start on this one island called Arcadia Island, which is the most like populated, I'd say, most charted. But like there's these other islands that aren't as charted. And our goal is to go find map pieces to go to the 4th island that hasn't been charted whatsoever.
Did you introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Jude. I like to play this flying game. And I played this ever since I was a kid.
Yeah, Jude is the best
I'm
speedrunner.
I'm the best
And I
washed
pride myself
speedrunner.
being the second best Odyssey speedrunner.
You will surpass me one day.
Yeah. Every now and again I come for that record, and then he's like, nah.
Remember, you know, like, you know that little like challenge video I made for you?
Yeah, I love that video.
Like I was like, oh, I want to make something silly, cause like I was like in the mood to like edit something, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to put together just a little like funny challenge video to you. But yeah, in the briefing of each level gets like a briefing. So in this level, it's just fly through the ravines, be careful of rock slides. It's level 1.
So this is not like the main category of the game. It's actually, the main category is any percent. This one is, I would consider it like 100%, where for the adventure mode, where we have to collect every checkpoint in the missions. And there's every mission has it differently, but it makes you actually play the game. Or any percent, you fly over the entire game.
Yeah, you could just fly over like 90% of the game.
And as a speedrunner, like, I start falling asleep after the 15th mission where I fly over the entire game.
Yeah, any percent definitely can get boring.
But this makes it very interesting.
There's a lot more skill involved in this run. And if you really want to fall asleep, you would play the all planes, the all planes run.
I would never play that one.
Yeah, that one was not fun.
So the first thing he's gonna do here is he's gonna do a little ollie, where he puts his plane nose down. It slows down the plane a lot faster than just landing it normally.
Pilot Wing 64 I saw in the other chat.
Not Pilot Wing 64. This is on the PS2. It was actually, fun fact, this game was released 22 days after launch of the PS2. So, I mean, it's a pretty impressive PS2 game for almost being a launch title. I'm
just surprised that a lot more people don't know about the game. Like, there's a handful of people that know the game, but like I thought it'd be more well known, especially you telling me like it was like a few months like after like the birth of the PS2. Like with launch, like you would think more people would know about it.
You might even say it's obscure.
Obscure, yeah. Perfect for this event that's going on right now. But in this mission briefing, your plane has a leak, and instead of, you know, staying at the runway and getting your plane fixed, we gotta quick go to this train and refuel with it and connect a line to it. Which is the logical thing to do, of course. But
A couple days ago, you were saying that you found something with a train.
Yeah, usually you link up with this first train, and I always thought it was annoying because like if you're doing all checkpoints, it's kind of hard to like get up from the train to grab this checkpoint. But I discovered if you actually, there was always a second train, and I always wondered why is that there? It never moves. If you just pass this train and just go straight to the next train, it will start moving.
So I don't know if Jude said this, but if you run out of gas, you lose. You gotta restart the mission.
Yeah, unless you land at the final like landing strip.
Yeah. Oh. And the train, you have to hook up to the trains to refuel.
Which does it automatically. It goes on autopilot.
Would you say this looks like Pilot Wing 64 graphics?
Pilot Wing 64 graphics? I actually don't know Pilot Wing 64.
That's a launch title for the N64.
Really?
I would say
I would think this has better graphics.
It's like Pilot Wing 64 with a story.
It has adventure.
Also, it's better.
I don't know any other plane game that has like exploring and is like the main thing. Is like you're going on an adventure.
I would say Pilot Wing 64. I mean, I haven't played it, but from what I've seen, it's more of like a arcadey style plane game. Maybe not with the movement, but with just how the ideas are in that game. But this is more of like on the edge of simulation and adventure.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. Weather, wind,
You get struck by lightning.
Yeah, you can get struck by lightning. Which will happen in the run. There's no getting around it.
And I mean, it's pretty low poly because it's early PS2 game, and also like this is a very large game. I mean, considering early PS2.
Yeah, like
with the vast maps, and there's a bunch of them too.
Yeah, there's a lot of levels of this game, and there's different paths to get to the end to Eden. That's hidden in Maximus, which is like this like I would describe it as like a tower. But this next level, oh man, I love this. This next level is nostalgia for me at this point for you and Blades trying to get the individual world record for this level.
Yeah, Blaze is the GOAT on this one. You know, I got the greatest run, and I was like, okay, he can have it.
There is an aircraft.
Practice makes perfect. You just gotta out-perfect his perfect.
So one thing that makes this mission interesting compared to all the other missions is when you land, we have to get on this land on this wire because we're landing on a aircraft carrier, and just like a normal plane in real life, they have to catch onto this wire to actually land, and if we miss it, we have to circle around and do it again.
Yeah, this one is it's like pretty like short, but like if you're like doing it real quick, you could easily mess up. Because if you come, well, a big problem at me at least, if you go too like fast and like you're coming at too steep of an angle to the landing strip, you're just going to crash and blow up.
Oh, we have someone in the chat that knows what this game is.
Oh, that's epic.
He says, the maze route with the crumbling temple was hard when I played it as a kid.
Oh, I took this way too wide, but that's fine. But, yeah, well, that's...
It's almost like a Blaze angle going into the bridge.
Yeah. We will get to the temple level in a second here. We're going to be going through a tunnel next, though. And after that, we'll be going through the labyrinth. This next one is where it gets a little dicey and is where my blood pressure will start rising for this, since there's people watching.
Oh, you got this. Just imagine it's just me watching you. Just like it normally is.
just the normal how it goes. Like we're just chilling, just talking. Like, oh yeah. That's usually when I crash, though.
True. So don't look at chat. I'll look at chat.
Yeah, thank you very much for getting the chat for me.
Of
Also,
course.
thank you as well for, pressuring me into doing this.
Oh,
Well, I wouldn't say
anytime.
pressure, but you encouraged me.
Yeah, I think this game deserves to be seen by other people.
Yeah, you were like, oh, we gotta get an event going and get this game showcased. I'm like, yeah, that seems really cool. And then you were like, yo, there's this event going on. You should do it. You should do it. I'm like, okay. Now we're here.
Yep. Ace Dude says, yeah, unlock the airstrips, included the gold UFO and all that. Dang.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I couldn't get past the train.
At first the train can be tough.
But now I can get past the train, so we're good. Hey, while Jude is focusing...
Sorry.
You're good, you're good. A fun fact about this game. This game's soundtrack was composed by Kao Otoni, the same composer that made the music for Shadow of the Colossus, which is, I would say, a less obscure game.
Way less. I actually never played Shadow of the Colossus, but I always thought it was just so cool, because I've seen videos of it when I was a kid, this guy just climbing monsters, and I'm like, there's no way a guy could beat those monsters. But then he does. It's like, whoa, it's cool.
I think that game got a remake too.
Yeah, I think it did.
Okay, so this is the first map piece we get. Depending on the order of map pieces you get different endings. And we're going to go for a certain ending because it has the most checkpoints in the mission.
It would have been cool. It would have been cool to showcase the volcano, but this is the route we chose.
Yeah. But this is the more interesting route, so... I mean, the volcano for any percent is literally just flying and then...
Oh, I meant in a way we could have been what if we just showed the volcano a little bit?
I mean, the volcano is the best end map. That most definitely.
Just so I really want people to think this game's cool. I don't usually go this route.
You got this, you got this. Okay, while he's focusing, another fun fact. The first run of this game was the adventure mode any percent by Piri Piri in 2015, about 9 years ago. And since then, we have saved 23 minutes and 23 seconds for the 80% run, for a time of 47 minutes and 6 seconds. Yippee! Held by Jude.
What was the record you held and I made that challenge video? Was it all checkpoints or any percent?
Any percent. I think I had a 23, or not a 20, not 23, a 47, 18 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been about a year.
Okay, I've messed up this landing every time I practice so far, so I'm gonna take it nice and slow this time.
You got it, you got it.
I've been trying to do that way too fast. I was trying to chug my coffee while I'm fucking playing this. Alright, now we're gonna get the high performance fuselage because it lowers our weight, and in the labyrinth we're gonna be doing a lot of climbing.
Okay, I've got a question for you, Jude. What is your favorite mission?
My favorite mission? Oh.
Your mission.
Ay. I want to say the final mission with Maximus is pretty good, but
Yeah.
I really like what's it called, Heart of the Mines, just
Yeah,
for the
nice one.
aesthetic. You have the full moon in the background, and that song is the only song that plays in the entire game. It's like the dedicated song for that mission.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just like the vibe of it a lot. And then I really like what's the forest one called again? I forgot what that was called.
The Ancient Forest?
The Ancient Forest, yeah. I really like that one just for it has a little in the briefing, they're like, oh yeah, the locals say that there are witches that curse like these woods, and you can't go above the trees. And that's like their kind of way of like saying like, yeah, you can't go above the trees or there's a wind barrier there and you'll crash. So I just thought that was really cool. I know you were asking about that, and I wanted to show you in the briefing the one day, but you left. But if you take a listen to that briefing, that's where it's from.
Well, the curse did not include the sides of the trees.
Yeah.
You can fly around the map. Which, I mean, I feel like the ancient forest is actually kind of one of the highlights for any percent. In my opinion.
The way my blood pressure will probably rise one of the most.
It's definitely a highlight for all checkpoints too.
I could say like there's definitely a handful of missions that stress me out in this run. The low road I would say is one, and then the next one coming up, Towers of Terror. Then after that, Over the Falls, and then Blown Away.
Blown Away, yeah.
Blown Away's the hardest in this run, and I think I'm gonna just play it safe and not take the majority of the wind tunnels.
Smart.
There's just the one wind tunnel I'm gonna take, just because it's such a straight shot, and if I get that one checkpoint in that tunnel, that's just a lot of speed, because I could hit up to like 1,000 knots.
Yeah, you can go pretty fast on that mission. So here Judah's getting the second map piece. And then what's the third one? Is it for Tower? Not Towers of Terror.
Over the Falls is where we get the next map piece. And Over the Falls is a really cool one too, because I just remember as a kid like getting the pontoons and like just water landing. I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. It's the only mission with a water landing. And Jude, did you also know you could do the propeller trick landing on these as well?
Really?
It's just more difficult. Yep.
I feel like you would have to be going like 5 knots to like really get that.
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult because you get pushed easier with the wheels.
I feel like if you had the wide propeller, it'd be really good because your acceleration isn't. It does like the propeller doesn't really start accelerating the plane as fast, but like with this plane, it doesn't really have any benefits.
Yeah.
All right, over here we're going to fly over the ravines here, because the wind speed is actually in our favor and it's speeding us up. And our next checkpoint isn't for a while, so we don't have to worry about dipping back into the ravine just yet.
Yeah, I haven't been seeing if you've been getting off the checkpoints, to be honest.
I have been.
Yeah, I believe you.
It was only when I was practicing, like, I would be like, I'll pretend I got that. I'm definitely not going to do that this run. Alright, and we can also fly over this little squeeze here to get this last checkpoint.
Glimpse of what any percent is like, just flying over the interesting parts of the game.
Wait, what?
Flying over everything.
Oh, like in any percent?
Yeah.
You barely see any of the beauty of the game in that run.
That's why I'm kind of happy this one got accepted.
I was like, like in the end, I am really glad this one was accepted, but like when like it was this run and not any percent, I was like, what? Because like this one's much more skill based, and like I was just like, man, I gotta be good, and there's gonna be people watching. But we're doing good so far. We're doing great. But these aren't like the really hard levels yet.
Nope. Yeah, the water landing, Ace Dude says, oh yeah, I think it took me a few tries to understand the water landing thing.
Yeah, I remember struggling that when I first started playing this game when I was younger.
Honestly, the worst part's after the water landing.
Oh, you know what it was? When you get to the ruins there, I didn't know there was a path under like in the waterfall. I thought it was above, and I could never get above. That's what it was.
That makes sense.
This level's interesting. So, with this level, it's like the train level, except you don't have a fuel leak, you're just low on fuel. and your goal is to get to a plane that's like a fuel plane that's like just like traveling, and it's like, yeah, go refuel with that like while it's like going along. But the thing is, we're just fast enough where we don't need to actually connect with the fuel or the plane. We'll run out of fuel mid-flight, but we'll be able to glide to the landing strip. And in any percent, we could just fly straight and make it. Same with Desert Express, actually, the train one. You could just fly straight. Which that one is like where you see the least amount of level, I feel, is that one. Because you just go up and then you don't see anything. There's like...
I got
sorry.
another question for you, Jude.
What's up?
What is your favorite discovery that has been used in a run or not been used in a run?
This water skipping, the hydroplaning.
Really?
Yeah, I think that technique is just so goofy and just so cool.
For me, it's the Death Warp.
The Death Warp?
Level.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just because I found it. Like, I don't know. Seeing it be done in runs, it's just really cool.
That was a big discovery when you found that out.
And it made the game so much easier and faster.
Yeah. Yeah, you shaved a lot of time off with finding that out.
Flying economy? Someone asks.
Flying economy?
Yeah.
Nah.
We only have so much fuel.
We only fly first class here, fellas.
Spirit Airlines? We were losing fuel by the second. Better land quickly.
But here we go. We're just gliding in, all out of fuel. I die a lot at this landing strip, funny enough.
This is a little...
This is like where it's like you come in too steep because you're like, oh my god, I need to be fast, and then you just crash and blow up.
Every time I've crashed there, it just broke my heart. I just ended my stream.
Yeah, that crash in there is just like, I shouldn't have died there, but I did.
Yep. You can only blame yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever like had a feeling in this game where it feels like the game's fault.
Yeah, I agree. I've never had that problem. This game's very like no bugs. They really like ironed this game out. Like finding goofy stuff is really hard, I feel. Like especially around Maximus. Yeah. They childproofed it.
Yeah.
Unless like the one time like where I got out of it and like we were in limbo and I was like, what's happening? And then I just blew up and hit an invisible wall. Yeah. This is the game, the atmosphere I like in this level. It's so short though.
This is actually the first mission that isn't 90%.
Yeah, you're right. Because we could just skip this one. This is optional. I would love more like advanced dark levels like this one in levels. I think this would be really cool. Or like if they like did do a remake or something, when you're going through caves, have lights. Like the plane lights are your guide through it.
Dang. I'm going crazy.
I got a little fancy with that. Levels. Okay, I am a little in the orange, but it's okay. Your plane has durability, if you see at the top right, and it got orange there. That is very close, very, very close to death.
It's better than red.
Yeah, better than red. Better than dead.
Yep.
Something we can hit that will be fine if we do hit it is the wing. We can finish the level with the wing being broken, but it's just going to be harder.
Yep.
This is the next yikes level for me.
Yeah, so in the 80%, we also fly over this one.
Don't we say what? I think it's a shorter list of like what levels we don't fly over. Low road.
Stormy Seas, which is, but that one's like doesn't really count. I would
Blown away.
Yeah, you kind of already fly over that map.
Yeah.
That's how it's made. The
Calm Before the Storm.
Calm Before the Storm. and Maximus at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Yeah. A little bit of we do fly over the Great Falls, but we only need to go into the ruins there. I'm gonna be honest, I want to kind of focus on this one.
Alright. Well, he focuses. Let me tell you a fun fact. Let's see what Wikipedia has to say about this game. The game follows an Indiana Jones style storyline in which the player character flies through several areas of a fictional world to collect pieces of a map. The adventure mode of the game focuses on reaching the hidden tower of Maximus, which is located on one of 4 uncharted islands, which are explored in the game. So, another fun fact, these uncharted islands have people living there in houses. We just saw one in the heart of the mine. There's a whole town there. Also, there's airports everywhere. So I don't know how Uncharted it is.
Yeah, I don't get why they say Uncharted when there's airports everywhere.
Let's see here what else I got. I might have said this earlier, but there's 3 different endings to the adventure mode. And they are a tight squeeze, which was like a chasm level, the Valley of Fire, which is the volcano level, and the Great Falls, which is the one we do for all checkpoint percent. Because that has the most checkpoints. And I think arguably it's the most difficult one. I would say the least difficult one is the volcano. Actually playing it normal.
I agree. The only, Jesus. The only hazard is the volcano with the storm clouds.
Yeah.
Oh, and the rockfall in the beginning. We could do a shortcut here. Which I should have probably saved a boost for it, but that's alright. The wind will be in our favor here.
Oh my goodness. You're going... Oh my goodness. That's the first time seeing that. That's awesome.
This is a part where we will go in first person because it gets a little laggy right here.
Save those frames.
Save the frame time.
The frames have been saved.
Okay.
that was crazy.
I did go a little slow. I did air brake a little bit. If you hold both bumpers, you air brake, and that's what the zoom in is.
Remember the first time I played through this game, I did not know that. Except much more difficult to play the game.
Yeah, like the manual's the only thing that really tells you how to do that, I'm pretty sure. There's no tutorial or anything about that. Alright. This next mission is pretty easy.
This is one of my favorite missions.
As long as I don't hit the guy, we're okay.
But he'll scream, and it's funny.
Yeah, I didn't know that until like one day I just messed up and hit him.
I've got a clip on that somewhere where I accidentally hit him.
It's so violent.
They didn't have to go so hard on the screen, but they did.
Yeah.
So if he messes up, you might get to hit the screen.
I hope I don't. I like his accent though. Also like the effect of the radio.
Yeah.
Like the voice acting in this game is great.
So in this mission, there's a hot air balloon that is being blown off course, and we have to go put weights on the hot air balloon to get them safely to the ground. Where are the weights? I don't know. They're on the plane. They're there.
Yeah. You just like fly like near the hook and they'll automatically attach.
I feel like this is like the people that made this game. It's very, I don't know,
creative. I guess
very creative. Like there's no other mission like this. They don't repeat this. This is the only time we do this. And then later on, there's another mission where we like drop packages, which for what we do, like it's kind of a difficult thing to do.
I found a kind of consistent way of doing it.
Oh my god. Coming in hot. And while he's doing this, there is wind blowing his plane. So it's not just like calm skies. You can see the wind in like the cloud.
Yeah, you can see the way the wind's going. It's going south right now.
That's how like I don't know, I just feel like this game like communicates everything you need to know so well. And for a game from the 2000s, early PS2, they did not have to go to this hard on this game. But they did.
I see someone say play without the air brakes. I did a few times while practicing without the air brakes going through Towers of Terror. But I
don't think you did it on the individual levels for Maximus.
No, I didn't. I didn't air brake once, I'm pretty sure, on that one. I will be trying to do a full send of Maximus.
Oh my goodness.
Depending on like if I like really mess up on some levels, like I do like just for fun, like doing a full send of Maximus at least once, and then I'll play careful after that just to finish up the run.
Alright.
Alright, now we're gonna get our full boosts.
Y'all hear anything in the background?
Oops. Of your background?
Yes.
I hear the stream sometimes, but that's fine. Okay. It's like very faint.
Okay.
Alright, this is another one. If I go too fast, if I go too fast, I crash.
So the plane is green because it's eco-friendly propeller.
If anything, it's not eco-friendly because I got upgrade where it's 2 propellers. So you're
more power.
Yes, you got more power, more fuel being used. I never tested that. I wonder if the propellers change fuel consumption, because there's a lot of details that go into that kind of stuff. Like,
I wouldn't even know how you test that.
I guess you just fly straight in a free flight. Because there's a free flight mode, but it's very bare bones.
I feel like this mission's a very iconic mission.
I love the choice of track here. I think it's like, it's just the Adventure Begins track, and it's just like such like triumphant, like this is new gear and you're going to go explore over here now.
Also, this mission we fly over it.
Yeah, this is another mission we fly over a lot.
Which, I mean, for any percent, like for like me when I played the game, it kind of stinks because I just miss out on such a good game.
Just beautiful scenery in this level. It's so nice. Like, especially here, this is where it's like, wow, like when you have the color of the clay in the water with the waterfalls here.
And for like new players, it can get very confusing on where to go. Like, they're really trying to confuse the player and trying to, you know, kill them basically. Ooh.
Yeah, I got a little close there. Obviously, the pontoons make this thing fly like a boat. It's a little harder to handle.
I feel like, I think I'm just noticing this now, but like, I think they use the red water to show
which way to go. Yeah, that's what it's in the briefing. When you get to he's like, yeah, when you get to a certain point, there'll be clay in the water from the ruins, so you follow the clay to get to the ruins. This
I just never listened to the this. I remember this.
This turn is where it sucks a lot for speedrunning.
But the next turn...
These rocks might kill me too. There's been a few times where like I end up going fast through here somehow, and they just fall and kill me.
So sometimes with like the moving rocks, we will clip through them and they won't damage us.
There's like one consistent clip through the run that I don't know if you do it in your runs, but I do in my run.
Or is it at the end?
No, that's the inconsistent one.
Okay.
The consistent one is in right before the Great Divide, like before you get to the mountain.
Okay.
Have you seen me do that clip before? You might.
Yeah, the Scooby-Doo clip.
Yeah, it's well, kinda. We're not going to go up though. We're actually going to clip through the rock to the other side.
Is that the one where you went Scooby-Doo though?
Yeah, that is where I went Scooby-Doo. Alright, we
Officially named the Scooby-Doo.
yeah. We can fly over this part though.
You get a little taste of any percent right now.
Yeah, well, this is the little taste of any percent right here, if you were curious.
Riveting gameplay.
Yeah.
Plane to the right, and you're flying straight.
We're gonna try to point our nose down a little bit to get in here.
Someone says, I see acrobatic points. Is there acrobatic speedruns?
Uh,
Points?
It's more for if it wasn't a run, it's all planes because you need to do acrobatic point. You know, you got a certain amount of A pluses with circles, and those.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
We're good. Got it.
Okay. In all planes, you need to get a handful of levels with A pluses with circles, and the circles you get from doing gain a certain amount of acrobatic points. And to get acrobatic points, you fly low, to the ground. You do barrel rolls. Barrel rolls through checkpoints, you get plus 500 for normal checkpoints and plus 1,000 for yellow checkpoints. And if you fly upside down, or you could do barrels low altitude, which will also give you 200 acrobatic points. And flying low upside down gives you a lot of acrobatic points really, really fast.
See, this is why you're the best player, because I don't know any of that. I don't deal with the acrobatic points.
I just like, when I play casually, I like doing the acrobatics. I'm a real fancy flyer when it comes to when I just like play casually.
I also think if you like do like a barrel roll through a checkpoint, it also multiplies or something.
Yeah, you get like 500 for a normal one and 1,000 for a yellow one.
Yeah. Also, what determines your score for like every mission is like checkpoints, how fast you go through it, and the damage value of your plane. I think also acrobatic points goes into that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, like on any percent. Wait, here comes the what do we call it again?
The hydroplaning.
Hydroplaning.
This is where I can die though. I'm trying to play it real careful.
Also, pun intended.
Okay, we're good. I want to hydroplane a little bit here to get just some speed.
Okay. So what hydroplaning is at this part of the mission, we can't move ourselves forward anymore. So the game pushes us, but I think they expected us to be just in the water normally. But if we angle the nose up a little bit, we can be pushed to very far. Engine blown out.
Yeah, we're gonna get the blow up. We're gonna get the blow up.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh.
There's a thing that can happen there where you pass a certain place where you can't move your plane anymore, and it'll lift your plane in the air, and your plane will just start spinning. It's really funny.
Yeah, the tornado.
Yeah, it loses all the time, but it's really funny when it happens.
This is where the run dies. this mission right here.
Here is everyone's least favorite mission.
I really, every time I hit that point though, I really love to see the plane blow up because it's just so funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I already won, and then the plane blew up.
Get ready for the bit rate to crash.
I don't want to do this.
I'm gonna rip bit rate, let's go.
Okay, got all those. We're gonna just.
Fun fact about this mission is it in France, it's named souffle. Another thing about this game is it came out in Japan and also Europe, so it came out in all regions.
Oh my god, please.
Kill myself.
Okay. So basically, the premise of this mission is the sun is setting, and the game wants you to get to the other island before sundown. And the only way to do that is to fly through these air currents, which is what we're doing right now.
You think you'll make it within this time limit?
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
no.
No, not in time for dinner, but before. Okay, hold up.
In time for that checkpoint.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see how it works. Actually, I've never noticed that. So if you're on the edge, it pushes you out.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Alright, that's okay. We only missed one so far, and I recovered pretty quick.
Just casually labbing in a speedrun, a marathon, like, oh. Learn new things.
Yeah, you learn something new every day. This is the one that we're going to use a boost in, and we might miss the checkpoint.
We go up to like over 1,000 knots.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Gonna take a few electric shocks here.
And getting shocked by lightning.
Electric shock therapy, hit another boost here, and then we're just going to get out.
You think the shock makes your plane go faster?
Absolutely not.
But it's got cool lightning bolts.
You got cool. You're Lightning McQueen now after that, I guess.
Ciao.
Ka-chew. Alright, hopefully we only missed that one. I don't want to go in anymore. Oh yeah, this is the last checkpoint right here. Pretty good run for this level, I'd say.
You only missed one and go back? That's pretty good.
Yeah. I double checked
Imagine
just in
if it was
case. I would have cried.
all
I
the way
would have
back to
cried.
I mean, under 3 minutes, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I haven't done this route in a long time.
Yeah. Just it's just so stressful because like you can easily get like blown out of those air currents.
Yeah.
Because like when I was coming up on it, I was like thinking like, okay, I'm just going to gradually go in. And that's when I like it wouldn't let me in. It was pushing me away. I was like, oh, I see now. But when you're in it, I don't know why you're like all over the place. I don't really know what's up with that. I feel like that's totally random. Maybe it's like your entry changes that.
I think it's just supposed to like be like turbulent, almost.
Yeah. Alright. This one has that one obscure checkpoint that's off to the side, off the beaten path.
So, interesting thing, was it, so canonically there are druids in this game, and you're about to see why. See if you can get on first pass. Nice. Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah, there's like Stonehenge in there, like Druid stones they're called.
I imagine there was just one developer that was just making that, and they're like, I'm just gonna put a checkpoint here just because.
He's just, why not? Just add something fancy. Okay, I usually try to like full send it through here, but I'm gonna take it easy.
The Scooby-Doo clip's coming up.
Scooby-Doo clip is coming up, which is it's consistent but inconsistent. It's consistently inconsistent. Oh, please.
Oh, what?
There's the first crash.
Okay,
That's fine.
I mean, first crash. What, like 45 minutes into it? That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I mean,
It was the beginning of the level too, so
yeah. I mean, we at least get to see the druid stones again. That's what.
yeah. If you didn't see it on that first flyby,
If you're in chat right now, can you just say how much you like the druid stones?
yeah.
So you can see it again?
Any Druid Stone lovers in chat right now? I don't know.
I mean,
I'm more
I
of a
love the
castle.
druid stones.
I'm more of a castle guy. There's a castle, the castle checkpoint.
Oh yeah, in the ancient forest.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
Well, we still got this. Hopefully our
I think one of the most annoying ones is actually like on the falls, or not the Great Falls, the one at one of the last, the water landing one. So they have to fly deeper into the cave and then land.
Yeah, yeah, it is over the falls. I don't like that one either. Alright, this is the turn up here I usually get game ended on. Which I actually took very well right there.
I live for Druid Stones.
I live for Druid Stones. Alright, right now I'm dumping my fuel because the whole premise of this mission is there's a giant mountain and you're too heavy, so you gotta lose some weight.
That's kind of rude.
It's rude, but that's what the guy in the briefing tells us straight up. Alright, this is the clip.
Here we go, Scooby-Doo. Oh my goodness. What? What?
Oh,
No,
okay. Whew.
Okay.
Oh my god, brother!
I didn't know it was. Is it really that easy?
If I was any more to the right, I would have blown up.
Dang.
It's such a tight squeeze.
Just like the mission.
Yeah, a tight squeeze.
Another thing, first person, right here to
Yeah,
lag.
that gets sort of laggy right there, consistently.
But that's. I'm surprised that's even consistent. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that probably saves a good chunk of time too. Maybe like.
Yeah,
10
like
seconds.
the Scooby-Doo clip was like I didn't see because there's a little opening you could see as like a guide to get in there. And I didn't know where it was in that playthrough, so I was just, where are you? Let's new Scooby-Doo! And then I just like pulled out my landing gear and just tried to pull up, and then I hit the boost and I boosted up the wall. That's how we figured out that little trick, but sadly it's like not used because we don't really have anything we could use it on in the runs.
Yeah. No gear boosting, sadly.
I played it a little safe there because I crashed at that checkpoint right at the end there, and we're at the end of the mission.
I mean, this is about the time we finish any percent right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the delayed clock.
Alright, and then after this we do Relief from Above.
Which is another kind of tricky mission.
It's tricky. It's definitely stressful, but I have kind of a consistent way of doing it.
Ethan Giraffe says, this game is so stressful to watch.
You know
Love
what's
the doing so awesome.
Thank you, thank you. A funny story. When I was with my ex-girlfriend, I was like, yeah, this is the game I play when I like just want to zone out and just relax to. It's like my zen. And then like she plays it's like, dude, this is the most stressful shit ever. Which I like it. Like when you're speedrunning it, it is stressful. But when you're like casually playing with a swordfish, you're just chilling, sitting back, customizing your planes. It's nice.
I like how no one knows what a swordfish is.
Oh yeah, it's the cover art. Well, no, it's not even the cover art plane. That's a different plane. It's like the staple plane, I would say though. There's 3 starter planes.
When I was a kid, I just considered it the wooden plane.
The wooden plane. I just like getting the tri-wing for it, and I would always use that because I think just like the tri-wing was like the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. You're gonna hear me say this a lot. You're gonna be like, oh, that's gonna miss, and then it hits.
So there's 2 types of players in this game. There's the people the people that play Pulse Jet, and there's the people that play or fly the swordfish, and then no one flies the
Oh, oh wow. Oh no, don't go that way.
It's the middle child of this game.
Oh no. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Uh-oh. I'm not at a good lineup for this one. Oh wait, no I am.
Let's go. You might get a
Perfect run.
It might be a individual level maybe. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe I did. Oh, this is the tough one, because you got air. Yeah, baby!
Incredible.
Okay. Just land the plane. There was one time when I was doing this, I did get a perfect run. I landed on the landing strip, but didn't count. I was just at the edge. Just at the edge. So I was like, damn, I hope I don't do that.
Ace Dude agrees with you on the tri-wing.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
It just like, again, like when I would play with like a lot of acrobatics, usually playing casual. So like, it just made it so stable. That thing was like a knife through butter in the air.
You are going really quick through this game.
I'm trying. Like I just like if I didn't get that one death though, like I feel like it could have been like way faster. But we're still going good. There's potential. This is the one that could be really scary because usually where I die, it's pretty far in the level.
Yeah. This is like take the low road when we go through the cave, but like 10 times or maybe 20 times harder.
Alright, where
90% we would just go around the cave.
Yeah, where are castle lovers in chat?
I mean, the castle's pretty cool.
I tried landing in it when I was a kid, thinking there was a secret landing strip there.
Evening Giraffe says, having my morning tea making the same noises as Jude.
I'm sorry. A lot of times when I'm doing playthroughs, you just hear me go meow, because there's no one in chat usually. So like I'm just like meow. That's my commentary usually.
I mean, it's pretty good commentary.
Yeah. Thank you for helping with commentary, because I would definitely be going meow a lot through this.
Of course. I think it adds. I mean, it adds a lot to the speedrun, like for the thing, and also, I don't know.
I totally agree. Like
you can't like this game. You have to like just sit there with your mouth wide open.
Like this turn right here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like that.
I get like an exclusive view because everyone else is delayed.
Yeah, you get VIP membership.
Yep. Speedrunners only, or Odyssey
Sky Boys. I could go first person there, but like I usually mess up with my button presses, and I can like die there. Well, I found out it's a little safer to go left here. I always felt like right was better, but I find it better to go left here. Also, with these caves, it really messes like with like, it feels like you're like farther or closer away from the distance than it seems. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like an optical illusion in a way.
It also gives me like a sense of like in-game vertigo because you're actually flying up and down, but you don't. It doesn't
seem it. Cause like this, it's like I don't know where I'm in the cave right there. Right there, it's just Jesus, take the flight stick. I don't know what's going on.
Like, I see this game plan, I know I can just never beat it. I'm not that good.
I definitely didn't do this good when I first started. I think you could. You definitely improved a lot.
I don't have the patience to get to this point, you know?
Oh, I'm gonna clip my wing. Alright. We're gonna gloss over that. How's everyone's blood pressure in chat? And this is the last map piece right here at these ruins.
LRF says trying to land on a castle in a flying game is like trying to drive around the castle in Mario Kart 64.
Okay, I haven't played a lot of plane games, but I love flying, especially in the GTA games. I landed 3 Titans, the cargo planes, on the Maze Bank building, if anyone knows about that. And I have a picture to prove it. I did that. And I did it before other YouTubers were like, oh, I'm going to land a plane on the Maze Bank. No, I was the first one. I landed 3. Beat that. I need to put that image somewhere.
You heard it here first. Another person, First World DF, says this is like a better version of Superman 64.
You're right, we're flying through rings.
Yep.
And there's no time to waste.
I had that game as a kid.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
I watched a lot of Angry Video Game Nerds, so I just know it from him, really.
It did not leave a good impression on me.
I was like thinking like, no, I think he even said that. Like, imagine if that was like someone's first video game.
They
Like-
probably just stopped playing video games.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? That's just... I mean, my first Sonic game was Sonic 06, so...
I don't
It didn't end well.
I don't really
It's
know.
bad.
Oh wait, no way, Sonic 06?
Yeah.
Man, you don't like Sonic after that.
Well, my parents got it for me for Christmas.
Oh no!
It was very disappointing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, the big thing I was really worried about is if I was going to mess up a lot and go over the estimated time, because I didn't want to waste anyone's time. It was like, I was like really stressed out about this, but I think we're definitely going to be under that time.
Yeah, and the person before us didn't even show up, so...
Like, it gave us more time to like prepare, because like I was like really confused. I wasn't like really sure like how everything was working, so like that really helped like kind of get this thing like we kind of started like pretty much like when we were supposed to start though.
Yeah.
So I'm really thankful for that. Alright, when was the last time we explained a mission?
So this mission, we literally fly through the storm, and I mean at the end of it we like fly out of the eye of a hurricane. The one we just flew through, that was actually the last map mission where we had to get a map, and now in any ending we have to go through the storm. And once we leave the storm, we are on the last mission.
But yeah, I'm thinking like I really like highly recommend just like giving this game a playthrough, because even though like this is the adventure mode, like you have the other routes to check out, the other planes to try to unlock. There's the target mode. You could do the sky canvas where you use like smoke to like draw like shapes. Or like free draw. Yeah, you drew an Among Us character in Sky Canvas. But there's a lot to this game. You could play around with the free flight. It's very bare bones, but it's still so cool. Like you could like manipulate the time to like when you want to fly, what weather you want to fly through, but it's kind of like random. You gotta like wait till what you get. The air patterns are different. Even the the air pressures.
I don't know how to say that. Like just the wind.
Yeah, I guess. Like, there's like another thing that's like the high pressure and low pressures of the air or something like that. There's even that.
I mean, there's really no other game like it, maybe other than Superman 64, but
I want to look at
No.
that because I haven't heard of that game, and I want to compare it.
well, you fly through rings. That's basically.
Oh, this has
No.
adventure though.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't use a boost because I was like so nervous.
Oh, you're so good. You don't even need it.
But it's speed. Alright, this turn is really stressful usually, because it's kind of just like, look at the map, figure it
Oh
out.
my goodness. This is scary. Oh wait, it ends when you do the checkpoint. That's probably faster than.
You do need to go a little down. I did fly through before and hit the other side.
I think that's faster than doing it like just going straight down. I almost feel like it is.
Yeah, maybe like it's like kind of like an angle, like from the entrance, it's like kind of goes down where the trigger point is, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm messing up.
Someone asked, "Can I fly through rings over a city with lots of fog?"
If you not in this game, but
No.
if we
That's
get a
Superman
remaster, we
64.
can make that. We can make it. Oh, right, yeah, that's Superman 64.
And you have a time limit on Superman 64.
It pains me to compare this game to that game.
Your mission.
Well, if you ever played Superman
What's my
64,
record?
quick, hold up, I gotcha.
I think I could beat my record.
How about I look and not tell you?
Okay, all right, fine.
Because I don't want you to.
You don't want me to raise my blood pressure any more than it's already risen.
No. Let's just take a gander here. Okay.
If you want to run this game, and if I do beat it, there's still room for improvement. I crashed.
Yeah.
And I could.
He missed one checkpoint.
Yeah, I had to go back.
And technically, you're supposed to do this entire mission, including Maximus, in one go. So, good luck.
Sheesh.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Wait, are we not? We don't do the restart?
Nope, you don't do the restart.
Nope, okay.
Well, yeah, that rule can change.
Cause like when you do die, do you have to restart the whole level then? I forgot if that was a thing.
If you die in Maximus, you're supposed to restart the whole level.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that rule. It might change. I mean, because I'm the one that made the rule, and I'm only one person, so if the community feels differently, no, I think I'll change.
This is the Wombo Combo Tunnel.
Yeah, this one gets a lot of people.
Oh, boost here though.
Oh my goodness, boost him too.
I do need to save one boost.
Give you an idea of how far behind they are, you just entered the tunnel on the stream.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna blast through Maximus then. The tension's there, I feel it.
You got this, you got this.
They got lazy with these checkpoints.
They just like, just put some checkpoints.
Let's put them around.
Yeah. You know, if they've gotten this far, they can just fly around in this area. The most beautiful area of the game, by the way. Look at, it's almost like Superman 64.
It's almost like Superman 64. Look at the fog.
The fog and the rings. My favorite thing.
Oh, the Wombo Combo.
Oh, goodness. I'm making all noises with this.
This part always gives me, like, anxiety and just scares me because it's just, like, nothing.
Yeah. So this is the most difficult part of the game. It's called Maximus. I don't know if I'm most difficult, but I think for a new player it would be. Oh my goodness. Just think of it, some people, this is their first time seeing this part of the game. Like, or the entire game at all. This is like this is insane. I'll just say it.
I'll take it easy.
Even though I've done something similar to this, it's just. It's still like this part of the game does not get old.
No.
Like on one side it's perfect for like watching a speed run because it leaves a lot of tension. It's not like a free PB or anything like that. But as a speedrunner, it's awful. Also, these water wheels right here. Yeah, they're fun. Ooh. Want some vertical ones too? There you go.
No!
Oh my goodness. Got lucky.
Yeah, I clipped through it a little bit.
A little clipping. Oh, the acrobatic points just adds so much tension. Alright, for the viewer. Oh, I always forget there's subject points at the end.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yum.
Okay.
And this is Eden.
The timer ends. I know you know this, but timer ends whenever the HUD goes away after landing.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me what the time is since there's a delay. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
And time.
What time?
1 hour and 6 minutes and 41 seconds.
That your previous PB was 1 hour 15 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh, yeah, baby!
10-minute PB.
That's still room for improvement. Oh my god.
That's actually shorter than the first any percent run.
Really?
Yes. The first any percent run was 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Clip it. Send it.
Have to upload this then.
Yeah. It's a world record against me and you.
Yeah.
But
People, get on this game. Beat my record. There's room for
if you're
improvement.
interested, and you don't have a PS2 to play the game, individual levels we do allow. What was I gonna say?
Emulator.
Emulator, but for full game runs, we don't allow emulator because it is faster load times. If you want to get into our Discord, go to this guy Odyssey Speedrun page, and there's a link there. There's also a link in the Obscure Speedrun Discord in the Obscure Game Discord. In there.
Game is crazy hard. It looks easy.
If you think it looks easy, go for it.
I've been playing for a long time, and I was really practicing for this, and I didn't even do anything like crazy like I was doing when I was practicing. I was actually playing very careful there, especially in Maximus. But is there anything else you want to add, Bump?
Yeah, by the way, I'm Ordained Bump. I'm the other runner of the game.
Yeah. My co-pilot, thank you very much for
Yeah.
joining me again. It's really nice having you join me with this.
Of course, anytime. I mean,
Right.
shout out to Jude. He's really like wonderful at the game.
Well, thank
I know
you.
he's a humble person, but
Thank you for the host as well for hosting the event and having us here as well. But yeah, that's it really. Thank you again so much for watching. I guess that's it. And we're done.
Yep.
I'll just sit here and wait for my stream to go off. Theirs to go offline, I think. But wow, yeah, I'll eventually like upload that to the my YouTube channel.
Yep. I mean, you got to see a live world record. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I didn't like. That's not what I was shooting for, but what I want to compare runs and see what I improved on.
You just went faster. I mean, and you didn't die as much. I think as I'm gonna like watch through it, make sure you didn't miss one checkpoint and validate the whole run. I don't think you missed any. Yeah, one crash and then one checkpoint missed.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's can't get much better than that.
Nah. Alright, I'm gonna end my stream then. Bye bye. If you're still here, I don't know if it's still on the other stream. Bye bye.